This is a huge game for San Diego State this Saturday in Hawaii. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Pac-12 Daily Podcast. I'm your host, Christian Rao. Hit that subscribe button to get Pac-12 daily content every single day right here on the Pac-12 Daily, bringing new Pac-12 teams every single day. And today we're talking about San Diego State because San Diego State still has a clear path to the Mountain West title. And yes, a 12-team college football playoff bid is still on the table. The game on Saturday against Hawaii means a ton, and we're going to dig right into that one. We're going to talk about what we heard from Sean Lewis. We're going to give an outlook of Hawaii and maybe just kind of dig into the other G5 contenders for that spot in the college football playoffs, maybe who you want to root for if you're rooting for San Diego State this to get to the college football playoffs. But the main thing here that I want to get to is that this is the nightcap that everyone should be watching. It has the potential to shape the college football playoff landscape for that G5 spot. And it is exciting. It is super exciting at San Diego State, a team that really a lot of people have thought they had no chance of being in this conversation, being in this place, is playing some very good football right now. I mean, they have won 5 games in a row, 5 straight. They're playing meaningful November football. And again, that was something that you just didn't expect them to do last year. After Sean Lewis had a not so great season, there was conversation about maybe he'd be on the hot seat. It's the complete opposite. He is really driving this team into the final year of the Mountain West and potentially be a front runner in the new Pac-12 next year. I think they are the front runner as of right now because Boise State's took a step down, and I think San Diego State has all the momentum without question. The defense is operating at an elite level. Yeah, they gave up 75 yards on the opening drive against Nevada last week, but then they just went 110 yards in total defense the rest of the game. Just 49 total yards given up in that second half alone. San Diego State's defense is playing amazing at the perfect time. And Hawaii has been a team that's also overachieved this year, in my opinion. They are coming off a pretty tough loss, and we'll get to that in just a second. The offense and special teams for San Diego State, according to Sean Lewis, are inconsistent. The high-end flashes are real, but consistency hasn't been matched at that defensive level yet. And that's something that, of course, has to be caught up, especially if you find yourself in that 12-team playoff and you're playing a powerhouse team. You're going to need all 3 facets of the team taking off. I mean, it's such a cool thing to have San Diego State sitting right now about 29th in the AP poll, but Sean Lewis brushes it off. He says it's external noise, and it is. It 100% is, and it really doesn't matter what that ranking is. The only thing that matters is that you become the top G5 team if you want to make it to the college football playoffs. But November football rankings only matter at the end. That's the clear message that we got from Sean Lewis heading into this one. And Hawaii's offense is interesting. If this defense is going to have another big defensive day like they did against Nevada, I think it's going to be a lot tougher of a challenge. Hawaii has that run and shoot base, but they have a modernized style, inside zones, RPO elements, you name it. Hawaii is a pretty fun offense to take care of. Their special teams is very good as well. Their quarterback is an absolute engine. There's a lot of fun things to pay attention to with Micah Alejado, a true freshman. He threw for 367 yards and 3 touchdowns in their loss last week to San Jose State, and they're 6-3 on the season. They're 3-2 in the Mountain West. They are having a great year, getting bowl eligible, getting themselves in a good position. They play great. They had 2 wide receivers last week that got over 100 yards, in that 400 yards in passing, and some of them for big plays. They had a 68-yard reception, a 45-yard reception, a 34-yard reception. They make big plays down the field. They're not afraid to nickel and dime you and then take those deep shots, that true run and shoot type of offense. It's a really good feeling, though, for Sean Lewis, because I think a win against Hawaii would be huge for San Diego State, for the entire college football landscape. If you look at what happened on Thursday night, South Florida beat the brakes off of UTSA, 55-23, but they're only 7-2. They're not with a 1 loss like San Diego State, and that gives San Diego State the edge. On Friday night, tonight, you're going to see Memphis take on Tulane. Memphis right now is the current frontrunner to hold that G5 bid. If Tulane can upset them, Tulane also has 2 losses. If Tulane can upset Memphis, that puts them with 2 losses as well and behind San Diego State. So if you're a San Diego State fan, you're rooting for Tulane on Friday night, and that's a good thing that you should probably be watching if you're looking for something to watch on Friday night. And then the other two contenders, if you will, North Texas has a bye. They're 8-1, so they're really sitting pretty right now, and I do like their resume. I'm not going to lie to you. I think North Texas has a really good resume, and their schedule looks pretty easy the rest of the way. I think they're your toughest competitor to getting that G5 spot. And Navy is 7-1, but they got Notre Dame this week. I think they're going to be out of contention for good when it's all said and done. Either way, I think this is a huge opportunity for San Diego State to put themselves right back on the map. Their running game is so impressive. Their defense, as we mentioned, has been really good. And I think the keys to victory against Hawaii will be limiting Hawaii's big passing explosiveness. We talked about all those big plays. They have to make sure that, of course, some of them are probably going to happen, even the way that the total defense was last week against Nevada. You're probably going to let up some yards against Hawaii. They're not afraid to throw the football. They got to make sure that San Diego State is rallies, tackles, get to the football, avoids those explosive plays, not let a lot of things behind you. That's something they really have to focus on. And the running game for San Diego State really has to step up as well. And I think it's been very good over the last couple weeks. Lucky Sutton has back-to-back career performances representing San Diego and the state of California, doing some really good things for recruiting as well. And Jaden Denical, obviously injury concerns, something that has been something of him not being 100% over the last couple weeks. Well, according to Sean Lewis, he's less sore this week, trending in the right direction. That's a good sign if you're trying to make sure your offense is 100% ready to roll against a Hawaii team. Again, they have a clear path to a Mountain West title. And yes, a 12-team college football bid is still on the table. The Mountain West was the G5 bid last year with Boise State. So this is not out of the realm. And there hasn't been a loss on the table inside the conference for San Diego State. If they win this one this week, they're in a really good spot the rest of the way, in my opinion. After taking care of, I said Nevada earlier, it was Wyoming that they took care of. I don't know why I said Nevada. I apologize for that one. But either way, if they take down Hawaii, they got Boise State. If they take care of Boise State, that resume is going to look really good. And then they can take care of San Jose State and New Mexico. Let me know your thoughts in the comment description below. What do you think about this San Diego State game taking on Hawaii? It's a nightcap game. It's 8 o'clock Pacific time, 11 o'clock at night Eastern. This is a true new Pac-12 after dark, folks. This is exactly what we want right here. We're going to have you covered at so much more, and we'll make sure that we have a recap for you when the game is over right here on the Pac-12 Daily.